Imagine sitting in a room with just a laptop and a dream and walking out with a cinematic short film that looks like it cost $100,000 to make. That's not a fantasy. That's what Runway AI is making possible right now. For everyday creators like you and me. The most exciting part? We are genuinely at the beginning. The tools will only get more powerful. The barrier to entry will only get lower. So if there has ever been a time to start creating, to start telling your story, it is right now. Drop a comment below and tell us. What story would you tell if you had unlimited creative power? Let's talk about it. What if you could make a film with just your imagination? No crew, no camera, no budget, just words. This is the AI tool that just rewrote the rules of filmmaking. And most people haven't even heard of it yet. Here's the problem every creative faces. You have a vision, a story burning inside you, but the barrier to bring it to life, enormous. Equipment costs thousands, crews cost more, and location permits? Don't even get me started. For decades, Hollywood kept storytelling behind a velvet rope. But in 2024, everything changed. Meet Runway, an AI-powered creative platform that lets anyone generate cinematic video from a simple text prompt. And it started not in a Silicon Valley boardroom, but with a group of researchers who believed creativity should have no gatekeepers. Runway was founded by Cristobal Valenzuela, Anastasis Germanides, and Alejandro Matamala, artists and machine learning researchers who saw AI not as a threat to creativity, but as its greatest amplifier. Their first models were rough, experimental, but the speed of improvement? Nothing short of extraordinary. Gen 1 showed the world that style transfer was possible at a new level. Gen 2 made text-to-video a reality. And Gen 3 Alpha? That's where things got insane. So, what exactly can Runway do? Let's break it down because the feature list reads like something from 5 years in the future. Text-to-video. Type a prompt. Get a cinematic clip in seconds. Motion brush. Animate specific parts of any image with precision control. Camera controls. Choose your camera movement, dolly, pan, orbit just like a real director. In painting. Remove objects from video. Seamlessly. Automatically. AI green screen. No green screen required. And this is just scratching the surface. Now here's where it gets real. Runway isn't just being used by hobbyists in their bedrooms. Major advertising agencies are generating entire commercial campaigns. Independent filmmakers are producing festival-ready show. Art films. YouTube creators are building cinematic content that competes with studio-level production. And the numbers don't lie. Runway's platform has been used to create millions of videos across the globe. But how does it stack up against the competition? Because let's be honest, it's not alone in this space. OpenAI's Sora gets the headlines. Pika Labs has its fans. Kling is making noise out of China. But Runway has something the others are still chasing. Professional-grade creative control. Sora generates stunning imagery, but you can't direct it with the precision Runway offers. Pika is great for quick clips but falls short on longer, complex sequences. Runway sits in the sweet spot where creative power meets real workflow usability. And with pricing tiers from free to enterprise, it's accessible at every level. Now let's talk about where this is all going. Because Runway isn't just building a video tool, they're building what they call general world models. AI systems don't just generate video but understand the physical world deeply enough to simulate it. Imagine an AI that can generate an entire feature film, consistent characters, coherent plot, cinematic quality from a single creative brief. We're not there yet. But we are closer than most people realize. The real question isn't whether AI will transform filmmaking. It already has. The question is, will you be ahead of that wave or behind it? Because the creators who are building their skills with these tools right now, they're the ones who are going to define what cinema looks like in the next decade. Your camera doesn't have to be expensive. Your crew doesn't have to be large. Your budget doesn't have to be big. Your imagination? That's the only resource that matters now. That's the promise of Runway. That's the promise of AI filmmaking. And that's why this story is just getting started. If this blew your mind, hit subscribe. We break down the most powerful AI creative tools ever. Why single week? Drop a comment below. What would you make with Runway? See you in the next one.